Welcome back to Kitty Kitchen. Today is a Mother's Day in Thailand, so I want to share one of the desserts that my mom like. It's called Pui Phai. The direct translation for Pui Phai is cotton wool. Basically, it's a steamed cake with light and fluffy texture, like cotton wool. There's variety of this recipe, but today, as I told you, it's a Mother's Day, so I will keep the Mother's Day theme. I choose the color blue of this steamed cake because blue is the colors of Mother's Day in Thailand. And I will choose jasmine as a flavoring because jasmine is a flower that represents Mother's Day in Thailand. Let's do it together. In this bowl is just egg and I will use whisk attachment to whip up the egg. I will add all the sugar, jasmine essence, and the water from butterfly pea flower. It's a natural blue color. I just boiled dry butterfly pea flour with water and it just released this vibrant blue color. Like all of it in. I will beat the egg with full speed until it's light, it's fluffy, and it's creamy. And while I'm waiting, I will dust the cake flour with baking powder. It's light and fluffy like this. It no need to be like a stiff peak. It needs to be thicker consistency but still like movable. And from this point, I will slowly add all the powder mixture in. I will add about 3 times for all of this because if I add the whole thing, it can clump up. You don't want to overmix this or else the texture will completely tough and chewy because if you beat the flour too much, it's just going to develop gluten. And while it's beating on low speed, I will slowly add coconut milk. And that is it. It's done. Look at this cute pastel blue. I will use the spatula to mix everything together and make sure that it's fully mixed. The texture right now is on the thick side. The consistency that I want is basically when I scoop it out, it's still sticky, but it still have a dropping consistency. But right now it's too thick, so I need to kind of like work on it a bit and remove some of the air pockets so it's become runnier. But it shouldn't be extremely runny or else you're gonna lose the fluffy texture. I will fold it 10 more times just to make it a little bit like runnier. Okay, this is perfect consistency. You can see the dropping. See, this is perfect. Now I'm going to scoop this in the cup so it's ready to go on the steamer. Okay, now I'm going to scoop this in a cup and under there is a metallic cup so it's kind of like it can support the shape while I'm placing the batter in. And I'm just going to fill this to the brim. I'm going to fill all of this and I'm going to ask someone to help me fill all of this because if I do it all myself, it's going to be too slow. So the trick of the steamer, you need to boil the water until it's like boil it vigorously like this. And as I turn the cake on top, I reduce the flame down to the lowest until I will see like the vapor kind of like slowly move to the sides of the lid. That means the temperature is perfect. Okay, let's just do it together. And we will wait it for 15 minutes. And we finished with the steamed cake. I forget to tell you that our steamed cake, we intentionally want the face to crack like this. That is why we reduce the heat down to the lowest, so it gives more time for it to rise and crack the face like this. If the fire too strong, it's basically going to have like a smooth on the surface and the texture will not be as fluffy, it will be denser. And let's taste it together and let's see that this is as fluffy as cotton wool or not. Look at this. When I tear it, it's very light as a chiffon cake. Super good, super aromatic. I can taste like the jasmine flavor and it's not too sweet, it's very light, it's very fluffy. Because it's so light, I think I can eat 10 of this without realizing it. And it doesn't need any frosting or like any sauce to eat with this because it's already good on its own. And look at the color, I love the color of it. It's like a pastel blue. That is it for this video. I hope you liked it. And as I told you, it's the Mother's Day today. So don't forget to tell your mom how much you love her. Give her a big hug and kisses as well. And if you like this video, please click like and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, the happiness and the healthiness start from your mouth. Bye!